Hi there, Taurus. How are you? Attention to detail. It's the first thing I heard. Okay. Um, Welcome. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. And this is your reading for August 15th through the 22nd. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I first off wanted to say thank you to Sheila at Celtic Tarot, Debbie at Freebird Spirit, Allie at Heart and Soul Connected, and Lisa and Sharon at Nasty Women Tarot. I've been featuring on all their stations this week. It's been a very busy week. I'm very grateful. I really am. Tonight at 7, if you're watching this on Saturday, tonight at Saturday, the 14th, if you're watching it on Saturday, tonight at 7, I'm going to be on Nasty Women Tarot. Please visit my website. I offer one-on-one readings. I offer one-on-one healings. I make one-of-a-kind t-shirts. I make astrology t-shirts. I make one-of-a-kind scarves. Okay, that's my marketing. Let's get to the reading. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on with you. One, two, three. Okay. Summon your valor. That's the first thing I heard. It's like you've been working on something really hard, and okay, this is a fascinating card. We'll get into it. It's a card of Leo, by the way. So, confidence. You've been working on something, and you haven't seen anything from it. And you feel like kind of stuck and kind of surrounded and kind of like beaten up and kind of like, oh my God, how much longer is this going to last? Okay. The interesting thing about this card, this really, really powerful card of Leo. All right, I'm going to have to put on my little glasses. I guess the red matches, right? I kind of like the red. I'm not really sure. All right. For me, so this is about the union of body and mind. This is a union. This is about union of the heart and the body, right? Of the feeling and the physical, of the spiritual and the material. So this is the lion, the king of beasts, right? So in mythology and in symbology, like the lion rules the jungle, blah, blah, blah. Even though that we know the hyenas can really get them a run for their money, and if they mess with a buffalo, they're going to be in trouble, or a hippo. In any case, I watch a lot of nature documentaries. So this represents the physical plane, right? This represents spirit. This is like the love, that like the divine feminine love, in my opinion. Now, and the way I understand this card is that he's willingly put his tail in between his legs, and he opens his mouth willingly for like the virgin, for the spirit, for the divine feminine, for the softness to, say, I'm going to help you direct your power. I'm going to help you direct your power. And to give oneself over and to allow yourself to be directed really by love, by spirit, is a very brave thing. It's really, really brave because, you're kind of going into the unknown and you're kind of letting, basically in a way, general. It's not really the word I'm looking for, but you're allowing yourself to be led. It's allowing yourself to be led, which, we all like to think we're in charge of our lives. Okay, go. Giving and receiving, balance, understanding balance, when to give into spirit and when to use your own voice, let's say, in asking for what you want and demanding what you want. There's a, see, this is what I think. Okay. I think this is what I feel. Self-sacrifice, willing self-sacrifice. So this is also sort of a willing self-sacrifice in its own way. This is like a larger, like a more spiritual perspective. This is about seeing things upside down. It's like, okay, instead of sitting and worrying, because this guy worries about like, oh, well, it's not coming, it's not coming. You're just going to feed it. You're just going to feed that beast. Don't feed that beast. Allow yourself to really see the situation as much larger. And you have a choice really to go into anxiety about this. You could go down this road. Okay, so I read something really. I was up really late last night. I had coffee late. I couldn't sleep, and I knew this was going to come through for somebody, and it's you. There was this message from some Native American spiritual elder. I can't remember the name. I don't know the tribe. I'm sorry. We're at this place in the world where like nothing is stable, government, society, the finances, name it. And we have this opportunity. It's like, okay, am I going to walk through this new door, this new vortex of trust, of joy, of creation, or am I going to fall deep into the abyss? Because that's exactly where humanity is right now. It's like if I keep on concentrating on like, oh, there are these terrible fires and there's this terrible, and there are all these tyrants in charge and fascists and all over the world, and everything is dying, and like I could go down that road. I could definitely. It's easy. It's easy. You have a lot of support from the media, no matter what media you watch. A lot of support with that. Or can I do the radical thing? Can I do the radical thing and stand my ground and say, no, I still maintain hope. No, I still maintain joy. That's the radical thing to do. And he talked about the Native Americans and the African Americans who've been so oppressed for so long, well, along with every other group that's interesting. The gays and the homosexual and the Jews, every other group that's come, who's all gone through the Asians. It just goes on and on and on, right? It's like, well, how do you move through that? You move through that in joy. You move through that in singing and dancing and telling jokes. That's how you move through it, right? That's how you move through it. Because if you give in to the darkness, it won. It won. If you maintain your humor and your joy and your creativity and your ability to bring the essence of who you are into the world, because I feel like it seems like I've always seen it like humanity is like a giant petri dish, right? And there are all these like little tiny beads, and every little bead is an individual. And it's very easy to live in the petri dish. Let's say it's all one color. I don't want to get into a color because it's like, that's my favorite color. Why did you use that? Shut up. I'm going to use the colors. So let's say the whole thing is blue, right? And you're orange. I'm orange. I can't help but be orange. The more you express your orangeness, the more other oranges are going to be able to express theirs instead of hiding out in blue. The same is true of the yellows, the purples, the greens, the reds, the pinks. whatever other color you want. Magenta, turquoise, teal, avocado. That's what makes the whole thing work. That's what makes the whole thing work. So if you're an orange, be an orange. If you're a yellow, be a yellow. If you're a green, be a green. Sacrifice your negative thinking. Sacrifice this sense of falling into the abyss. Take responsibility. You'll be victorious. And an international superstar. This is my international superstar card. It'll lead you to different things. It'll lead you to a different strategy. You know, Spirit's with you. Spirit's the one who's holding him up on the horse in a way, right? Right. This is, he's the beloved leader, right? Who's put up on the horse to be seen. But he's supported by all the people who supported him in his victory at war and getting all his whatever stuff that he got from those evil people that they conquered. You know how it goes. He got the gold, he got the loot. So yeah, he's the hero. He's the hero. But it's a process, that's for sure. That's for sure. And sometimes, you know, in order to like really switch your gear and your head, it's like, well, what am I choosing? What am I choosing? Because at the end of the day, and this will hold true forever. Very opinionated. I can't help myself. Whatever you pay attention to will grow. If you pay attention to things are good in my life, I'm abundant, that'll grow. If you pay attention to I've got a bum leg, then the bum leg is going to get bummer. And it's going to be a bummer, bro. You planted your seeds. Let them grow. Be strong, be courageous, be valorous. You know, let go of anxiety. Take responsibility. And something new creative, new strategic, new larger expanse will open itself to you. That is my message for Taurus for the week. Muy interesante. Blessings. Thanks for tuning in.